Hello, welcome back to my piercing area. My name is Diamond. Obviously, I have the pleasure of doing your piercings today. If I'm not mistaken, you're doing a septum and a belly button, right? Ooh, fun. So my receptionist, she got you checked in and filled out all the paperwork. Good. And she did bring back your jewelry selection. Very nice. So I have just set up the station, so I'm changing my gloves and then I will begin marking you. And I'm just going to take some measurements to be sure that the jewelry that we're using will fit and is right for your anatomy. Sometimes the bar size isn't quite right, and we don't want it to be too tight when swelling occurs. Okay, one glove. Let me just pop this other one on and I will be right with you. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is pop open your choice here. We put them in these little single-use bags. Let me just grab that. I'm gonna take a look at the septum jewelry first. Do you have a preference on which piercing you would like done first? It's completely up to you, but I think I would probably, it depends on your pain tolerance. Do you usually have a pretty good pain tolerance or no? Moderate? Maybe let's do your belly button first and we can do the septum after. Yeah? Okay. So here is your jewelry. You wanted to do the little horseshoe with the circular round balls, right? Okay. Let's put this here. So what I'd like to do is just using a tape measure. I'm going to just measure the distance right here of the skin between your nostrils and make sure that there is enough space on the curvature of the horseshoe jewelry, just to make sure that there's enough room to accommodate for swelling. So go ahead and just hold still for me and look right at my nose. Good. Let's see. That's a half inch. Okay. Let's see. Yes, plenty of room. So this jewelry would work. Let me remove one of the balls here. And let's look at your belly button. Set that down. Okay, let me get your jewelry. Where is that at? Oh, here it is. I was gonna say, I know I had it back here somewhere. Give me just 1 second. Okay. And you wanted this jewelry right here? Very nice and glitzy. Alright, so let me measure this bar. Okay, about a 1/2 inch, 3/4. Okay. And go ahead and just lift your shirt a little bit if you don't mind. And I am just going to measure about where these marks will be. And we will be good with that as well. Perfect. Okay. So what I would like to do is just go ahead and wipe you off with some alcohol and then mark you. You can take a look and make sure that you desire the placement of the jewelry. And then if you're all good, we can go right ahead do the belly button piercing and then go ahead and do your septum. But I will mark them both right now if that's okay with you. Perfect. So let me just get my alcohol pads here. Alright, so starting with your nose, it's going to burn a little bit, so I would suggest just breathe in and out of your mouth just quickly while I sterilize the skin. So I'm going to do right here on the front and then a little bit into each nostril, okay? Sorry, I know it's not pleasant, but it's for the best. Alright, here we go. And in this side. Alright. Good. And we'll just try to get that to dry a little faster. Perfect. And let me get another one for your belly button. Alright, and just lift your shirt just a tiny bit more, please. Perfect. And I'm just gonna wipe top and bottom on your belly button here, and a little bit inside. Good. And we'll give that just a few seconds. While we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and just mark you with this pen, and I'm going to mark the outside of your nose. So what this means is I'm just going to be drawing a line straight across the bottom part of your septum here, and I will use that as a guideline on the inside to place the needle. Okay, so I'm just going to hold this jewelry up to your septum here, and I'm just going to make the line right about there. Okay, let me see if I were to set that right at that line. That should be good. And then let me see the belly button ring. I'm going to make sure we can have enough room for swelling, so I'll just place it anatomically where I think looks best on you, and then you can have a look in the mirror, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna say right about here for the top ball. And the bottom should go in right about here. Now, if you don't like anything about that, when you take a look, just let me know, because it's your piercing, it's your body, your modification. So I want it to be perfect for you. I want you to like it and love it. Love it. So go ahead and take a look right there and just let me know. Take a look at the septum and a look at the belly button, and if anything at all needs to be changed, we can do that. It's okay? Alright, sounds good to me. So let me get our needle ready. We need a 14 gauge. This is 18. There we go, 14 gauge right here. Let me break off one of these. And then let me get a 16 gauge for your septum. Here we go. Alright, how are you feeling? You feel okay? A little bit nervous, that's fine. I'm going to be using this brand new clamp on you, as you can see, it's never been opened or used because it is plastic and it's a little bit hard to disinfect, so we only use these once. So I'm just gonna pop this open. Perfect. And as you can see, it has these little holes on the end, and what happens is the needle goes through there and it's hollow, and it makes it super easy to do places such as the septum. It's a little straight guideline. Perfect for your belly button too, but I have a different one for your belly button. So that's septum, and let me get the flat one. And again, I just want to show you, brand new in the packaging. And let's get this one out. This is the one that we'll be using on your belly button so that we can put the needle right through here. So with that being said, it will just clamp onto you and it will stay in place so that the skin doesn't move from between the forceps. And then we'll just pierce it. So are you ready to go ahead and do the belly button, and then we'll get to your septum and get you out of here? Yeah, okay. 16 gauge, let's get out this piercing needle. There we go. Don't look too close at it. You'll get a little cold feet and not want to do it. I can't talk today. I couldn't think of what I was trying to say. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just position this clamp on your belly button here, okay? How's that feel? It's supposed to be a little tight, a little pressure. Okay. And you're just going to feel me lining the needle up now. I'm not going to pierce you yet. But what I want you to do is take a big deep breath in through your nose and blow it out through your mouth. And again. Good. And one more time. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Perfect. How'd that feel? Not so bad? I knew it. I'm going to remove these clamps. And the needle is just going to hang there. Don't move. I'm going to get your jewelry now. Forgot to take the ball off of it. Alright, so I'm going to thread the jewelry through the needle. And I want you to take another big deep breath in and blow that out. Perfect. Needle's out. And let me screw your ball on. You did amazing. Good job. You are so strong and so awesome. And make sure it's nice and tight. Perfect. And what I want you to do is go ahead and make sure that it's tight. Not today, not tomorrow. Give it about 4 days, and then every day just gently turn it and make sure that the ball is secure. But don't mess with it now because you don't want to cause a keloid to form from tugging at it too much. Good, and you're not even bleeding. Awesome. What I'm going to do is just take this little wipe here and clean up that ink from around the needle. The needle went right through our spots, but sometimes there's just a little residual ink. Just want to clean that up so the piercing looks perfect for you. That should be good. Alright, are you ready for the septum? Now don't be nervous, you took that one like a champ. You will be perfectly fine with this one too. We have this needle out. This is going to be our 16 gauge for this piercing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put these clamps on your septum area. Same thing as last time, a little bit of pressure. It should not be excruciating pain with the clamp. So I'm just going to put this on either side of your nostril. Sorry, I know it feels weird. And tighten. And then I'm gonna do the piercing, okay? Alright, so what I want you to do is take a big deep breath in and blow it out. Go ahead and close your eyes. Good. Another big deep breath in and blow it out. Perfect. You are so awesome. And I'm just going to feed that through. Big deep breath in and blow it out. Perfect. Oh, that looks amazing. Let me set this down and get your ball. I love how that looks. Let's see, where's the hole? I'm just gonna screw the ball on. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then let me just dab off the septum because there's a little bit of blood just right here. A little bit more. Get another one. Perfect. Just a small minuscule amount of blood, nothing major. And that is it. You did it. 2 piercings in a matter of minutes. High five. You are so awesome. I want you to remember this. Think about how amazing and brave and fearless and bold you were just now. If you have that kind of strength with this, you can have it with anything. So keep that as a mental reminder because you are truly phenomenal. So you can go ahead and leave if you want. There is piercing cleaner up front. It's like a saline water. Honestly, I recommend that to be the best thing to clean piercings. If you want to just mix up your own salt water, fine. But the cleaner is nice because you could spray it on and then just use a Q-tip. And that's a little bit easier to clean and to just manage. So you can do that. If you don't want to, no big deal. And then if you have any questions, comments, concerns, excessive pain, just give us a call or come in. We'll be more than happy to help you with whatever you need, okay? Alright, thank you so much for coming and getting pierced with us. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And we'll see you soon for some more body modifications.